Hey guys, this is Pushkaraj Shirke from Project Battlefit. I'm a K11 trained fitness consultant and I have been consulting gyms on setting them up and running their business. So today I'm going to do a short talk on what is a good way to equip your home gym, right? So you're going to go through home gym setup and home gym workout essentials. People end up buying a lot of shit that they do not need and end up buying absolute trash. That is what I'm going to try and avoid, and I'm going to try to keep this short but concise and very efficient for your own workouts. So what are the factors that you need to take into consideration when doing a home gym setup? Alright, the number one factor is what are your goals? What are you looking to get from your home gym workouts? Alright, depending on that goal, a lot of factors within what you buy or put up in your home gym will change. The second and very important one is space. Like, how much space do you really have? Do you have a home garage gym, or is it just a small area in your house that you're going to try and work out? Or is it like an ultra small space that you just manage to cram a workout into? Alright, especially if you're a traveler and travel frequently, a bunch of things that you will buy will be extremely different from what a typical home gym would set up. Alright, the third factor is your budget. Alright, how much money are you willing to spend? Because at the end of the day, everything costs money. Alright, so how much are you willing to spend, and within that budget, what are the most important things that you should have and might have to skip? You really need to consider that. And there's a fourth factor that you need to take into consideration is what is the training module that you follow, what is the training regimen that you follow, or what are the preferences of the trainer who trains you, because that changes a lot of factors in what you prioritize in your home gym and what is secondary to you. Number one, so if you are serious about working out from home, this might seem trivial, but this is extremely important, and that is your choice of shoes. Yes, workout sneakers. Why does it matter? Because if you're working out from home, a lot of times you're going to lose your footing, you're going to lose your grip on the floor, and you can end up falling or injuring yourself or breaking an ankle if you are into exercises that require a lot of movement, especially dancer size. So for Zumba has its own brand of shoes. If you are into lifting, get proper lifting shoes. If you are just going to do a lot of aerobic work, get light, soft sole shoes like Asics. Asics is a great brand to have. They have gel-based shoes which are extremely good at cutting out impact and keeping your heel and your knees safe for a long time. Alright, so do not overlook a great pair of shoes to regularly work out from home. That's number one right there. Number two, a good yoga mat. Yes, yoga mat, I use the term as a generic term. By yoga mat I mean an exercise mat which has a good grip, ideally is antimicrobial because you want to avoid infections from constantly sweating on it. It should be light and easy to carry and washable. Alright, because a lot of times if you're working out at home, if you're doing calisthenic stuff like doing your calisthenic power push-ups or clap push-ups and stuff like that, if you end up slipping, you're going to smash your face on the floor, which is not a good thing. Trust me, been there, done that. So you really want a good yoga mat for your home workouts. Also, stance pads are a good thing. A brand called Tego makes extremely good antimicrobial yoga mats. I have been using them for the longest time. I consult all my gyms to use the same. They also create stance pads which are extremely good when you're doing head stands to soften the impact of the floor on the head. So that's number two right there. Number three is something I've had with me since I was in college, and I have always relied on it. And that is a simple speed rope or a skipping rope. Alright, a good weighted speed rope is a great way to get your cardio done. You can literally carry it everywhere. It costs zilch. In fact, a speed rope that costs us 150 rupees can give you better cardio than a treadmill that costs you a lakh. So that's your comparison right there. Of course, there are pros and cons to it, but if you're just looking at calories expended and workout done, speed rope is a great way to get your workout for your cardio done. And there are a zillion variations to it that you can keep on trying and improving yourself on. I personally prefer weighted speed ropes because they are better, longer lasting, a little more expensive, but way better than just a light, flimsy skipping rope. It's a worthy investment. So that's number 3 right there. Number 4 is resistance bands. Yes, they started off as a physiotherapy and rehab tool, but today you see them used for a lot of exercises, and they are a great way to add resistance, especially if you're working out at home and cannot get access to heavy weights. They help add resistance to your weights, especially for a lot of back movements or a pulling movement, or adding weights to your other kettlebell or weighted drills. Resistance band have endless uses if you know to use them right. There are a bunch of tutorials online that you can find out on how to use resistance bands better. And even if you're a beginner, especially actually if you're a beginner, resistance bands make a great way to increase the intensity of your workout, directly going up from a basic floor workout to something with more resistance and isometric holds. These TheraBands work great and should be in your home workout equipment. Number 5 on home workout essentials is a well-installed pull-up bar. Now you can go for door installed pull-up bars, or you can go for wall-mounted pull-up bars. The wall-mounted ones are obviously what I prefer more because they are way more sturdier and can take a lot more weight. A door frame mounted one, people think they are flimsy, but they're not actually flimsy. The flimsiness of a door mounted pull-up bar depends on the frame of your door. If the frame of your door is strong, if you live in a really good apartment building, a door mounted pull-up bar works absolutely fine. And the amount of workouts you can do with a pull-up bar is only limited by your imagination. If you have been into parkour kind of workouts, you pretty much know what I'm talking about. And having a pull-up bar is extremely essential for a home workout scenario, because otherwise your back workout is majorly compromised. So pull-up bar right up there. Number 6 on our list is a great set of kettlebells. Now kettlebells began as a portable workout. So the routines that are formed around kettlebells over time are routines that work completely on mobility, flexibility, strength, muscular endurance, and cardiovascular endurance. So if you're working out with kettlebells, you're pretty much working out your entire body extremely effectively. Alright? Another advantage that kettlebells and dumbbells have that other workouts don't give you is the unilateral advantage. So always buy kettlebells in pairs so that you can work out both sides of your body independently. Alright? So go for a competition kettlebell rather than a usual kettlebell, because again there are more benefits to it. It is slightly more expensive, but well worth the cost, because then you're not working out lopsided. All the kettlebells are the same size, they have a smooth gripping, and you can use the same things that you train at home to eventually compete if you ever decide to. By far the most popular home workout equipment is at number 7, which is dumbbells. Yeah, everybody's had them, but the question is, how do you choose the right set of dumbbells? One, if you're choosing them for a home workout, they have to be rubberized. You do not want metal plate dumbbells falling on your flooring and breaking your flooring or breaking your toes. So make sure they're rubberized, have a good grip, and always again buy them in pairs. Alright? For the best setup, you should have 3 pairs of dumbbells. One pair that you can do only 3 curls or lesser with, which is your heavy one. Then you need a pair you can do 8 to 12 reps of curls with, which is your medium one. And then the lightest one is a pair you can do 25 to 30 curls with. Those are the lightest ones for extremely light muscles. Alright? So if you have these 3 sets, you're pretty much sorted with dumbbells in your home workout. Number 8 on our list of home workout essentials is TRX bands or gymnastic rings. Now these are things that require a little amount of training for you to be effectively working out with them, but it's well worth it if you know how to use it. In fact, you can do almost every workout possible except legs on TRX bands and gymnastic rings, and to a very high degree too. Like, I know professional gymnasts who literally work out only on parallel rings and nothing else if they are away, because they have it installed at their house, and it works out beautifully. The disadvantage is that you cannot train legs because there's no resistance from the top, for which you can always do squats or have something else. Stand alone by itself, you cannot use this as an entire body workout, but as an assistance, it's a great thing to have in your house because it's extremely easy to set up and great to work out with. Number 9 on the list is one of my favorites, and that is a heavy bag or a punching bag. If you are into combat based workouts or you like to blow off steam, there's nothing better than having a punching bag or a kicking bag or a heavy bag at home. It's a great way to relieve stress. It's a great way to train with a skill that you can actually use in real life. It strengthens your body, it conditions your bones, conditions your shin, conditions your knuckles, and also improves techniques that you can actually apply in a fight or real life scenario. And according to me, that's one of the best ways to train. So make sure you get a good quality punching bag. A standalone punching bag might not be a great idea if you're advanced. For a beginner, it's fine because it wobbles a lot. A well strung, well hung, proper full length heavy bag is pretty much the best thing you can go for a home workout. So make sure you add that into your list. And number 10, and the biggest one on the list, is a luxury. This is where you start separating small ones from the big guys, and that's a lifting station setup. I would be going through a completely different video specifically to deal with this, but in short, a good lifting station setup has a good power cage, a non-slip wooden platform base, good rubberized Olympic set of barbells and plates, and a steady bench with or without a decline. If you have this within your home or your garage or your home gym setup, you can pretty much do every workout possible on that setup. And there's a very famous quote by Kaizad Kapadia, is that you can pretty much tell the quality of a gym just by looking at the squat rack or the power cage that they have, or pretty much by the presence or absence of a power cage. Hope this article helped you guys out. Make sure you read the detailed article in the Project Battlefit blog, which is at www.projectbattlefit.com. Make sure you like, share and subscribe our videos so we can create great content for you guys and keep providing you with facts instead of sales pegs. This has been amazing for me. I hope this helps you. A lot of people wrote into me when I first wrote the article that it really helped them set up their home gym, and I look forward to putting up such content more often for you guys. The next article that I'll be putting out will be a detailed article on setting up, as I mentioned, a proper home lifting setup or a professional home gym, which is not the same as setting up a casual home gym, which is what we talked about. Professional home gym requires a bigger budget, a little higher amount of space, and you really need to be serious if you are going for that one. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This is Pushraj Shirke, Director of Project Battlefit, signing out. Stay strong, guys.